Coach, you head on the road this weekend to Texas for really to start the opening Big 12 play. Just talk about, what you see out of Texas Tech and TCU. Obviously, a very hard road ahead, but one that you feel like you all are ready for.
Oh, everything that we've done up to this point is to prepare us for the Big 12 season. We're excited. I mean, it's here. We're looking forward to it. We're as ready as we will be this season. So, the first couple of matches on the road, it's a long way to travel. There's a chance that they will be outdoor matches, so that's a little bit of adversity for us to deal with. But we've had to deal with adversity already this season, and I think for the most part we handled it well. Texas Tech is obviously a very strong team. They are a team that will always be in contention for the Sweet 16, Elite 8, potentially Final Four. So it's a great measuring stick for us. TCU has been doing well for a very long time as well. I mean, they've ran a very strong program for a long time. So we're definitely looking forward to the challenge from both teams.
This past weekend, you hosted Binghamton and Marshall for 2 home matches, and bounced back from 2 losses in dominating fashion. What can you say about this weekend and how you hope to use that as a springboard, obviously going into the Big 12 schedule?
Well, and this weekend was a weekend where we had to deal with a little bit of adversity, and I was, for the most part, very pleased with how the team handled the changes that we had going into the weekend, and we didn't use anything as an excuse. I mean, we used it more as motivation for the players and for the team to step up and handle the situation well during the weekend. So that in itself is very good preparation for what we will experience in Big 12 competition. Sometimes we'll be prepared for adversity. Sometimes certain adversities may come up, during matches, during road trips, whatever may happen, we have to be ready and prepared to be mature and deal with it. Because the one thing's for certain is that the teams on the other side of the court will definitely come out ready to play, and we have to do the same.
You talk about maturity there, and you talked about it after the Marshall win. Just how do you think maturity can help with the adversity that the Big 12 Conference provides, and how do you think it can strengthen your team, obviously, as you move throughout the season?
Well, I mean, at this level, matches will be tough. No one in the Big 12 Conference will give us, sort of an easy match on any given day, and that in itself will bring adversity in terms of being focused on overcoming that level of play. The fact that we have handled certain things well so far, definitely, I think we're definitely more ready to compete against the Big 12 competition. But time will tell. I mean, when we stand out on the courts and when we face that additional adversity, when we face the teams, when we go up in individual matches, when we go up in doubles, when we go up against the other team as a team overall, we'll definitely see how we respond. But I definitely feel like we're as prepared as we've been so far.
With that preparation, you have 3 players at this point in time who have 10 total wins or more, and you have 2 players who are in double-digit singles wins. What do you think the measuring stick is for your team right now? Where do you see everyone at?
Well, it's not as much about individual accomplishments. I mean, it's great to see individuals kind of step up and have a good season so far, and have obviously a certain amount and level of confidence going into the Big 12 season. But when we step on the team, it's not about an individual accomplishment. Someone may have a great match on that day. Someone may not have a great match on that day. But the goal overall is to learn how to overcome opponents as a team, and that has to do with more than just the individual win or loss in that particular moment, right? So it's that the reason why I say that is because it's some players have maybe gotten a couple more opportunities so far, to rack up a few more wins and so on. So it's not just about that. It's about how much a player or an individual contributes towards the overall picture of being a successful team, right? That's on the court, off the court, when it comes to contributing points towards the team, but at the same time, when it comes to inspiring confidence, when it comes to helping other players, when it comes to, being a better and a stronger team, when it comes to leadership and all of the other aspects of what we do.